Heads up this morning, if you live in Waterbury, you could see yet another bill increase. The mayor's new budget proposal includes about a $100 water rate hike, and it follows a tough year for the city's water system, including major water main breaks last year. Your reporter Sierra Jordan live at City Hall for us this morning in Waterbury with what it could mean for you and your wallet. Sierra.
Yeah, for the average household, this could mean paying $130 more a year on water bills. City officials say the goal is to make sure Waterbury residents would never have to experience another major water shutdown again. Back in December, a massive water main break on Thomaston Avenue left tens of thousands of people in Waterbury without water for several days. It closed schools, and the National Guard had to be brought in to distribute water. Now the city is taking action. More than $7 million in water and valve upgrades are included in the mayor's proposed $457 million budget for next year. That's on top of more than $30 million already spent to improve Waterbury's aging water infrastructure. Some of those pipes are more than 100 years old. The mayor says water and service rates have not increased since 2022. The city says even with the proposed hike, Waterbury would still have some of the lowest water rates in the state. Residents could also see a small tax increase under the plan. Now, the mayor says these investments are necessary and critical to fix the city's aging infrastructure, but the budget still needs council approval. Your reporter live in Waterbury, Sierra Jordan, Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Back to you, Caitlin.